Hello guys, it's Anime What If Media, and we're gonna be doing What If I Was in Damachi World. So, if you guys don't already know, I already made What If I Was in the High School DxD one. I haven't finished that one yet, but I'm working on it. I'm gonna be doing What If I Was in the Damachi World, and I'm gonna make What If I Was in Naruto one. Then I'm gonna make a poll to see if you guys really want me to redo What If Naruto was on Team 10. And if you want me to do if Naruto's on Team 10, like be specific. Like, do you want to exchange a character out instead of exchanging him for Choji, or you want to keep it the same? Just tell me what you want to add to it. Now, I noticed that most people who watch my videos, there's only like around 13% of you guys that are actually subscribed. So, after this video, if you could like subscribe to the video, that'll be fine. And like the video as well. I'm gonna be doing like goals today. Like goals from now on. Because I seriously need more time to think of like more things to continue some of my what ifs that you guys want me to continue, so I'm gonna be doing like goals from now on. So the like goal for most of my videos, if you want them to continue, is at least 50 likes. Because I know you guys could go over 50 likes. So if you guys want to continue, want any of my what ifs to continue, they have to at least have over 50 likes. Alright. Now, for this, I'm gonna go to backstory. I'm gonna, since this is Damachi, what's it called? Any mythology could happen. So I'm gonna mix the Percy Jackson mythology and add it to this one. So I'm gonna be a demigod. Well, not technically a demigod because my dad is gonna be a full god and my mom is gonna be a demigod. So I'm like 3/4 god, one fourth like human, mortal, basically. So my dad is gonna be Poseidon because water is cool. If you guys don't know, basically anything blue is kind of like my favorite color. So when you saw What If Naruto was a Senju, it was mostly from Tobirama's line than Hashirama. But um, anyways, his dad is gonna be Poseidon, and his mom is gonna be the demigod of the Styx, the river, the river Styx. If you guys don't know what the Styx is, it's a goddess, or like a goddess or a titan that legit is the Styx. It's a river that gave Luke his invulnerability, like the Achilles heel, but that's more like a curse. Like the blessing from a Styx will have no weak spot, but just how much invulnerability that you can have. I'm just gonna add that as that. So I'm gonna be invulnerable. It depends on how strong the attack is. So I can still get damage. My hydrokinesis and atmokinesis are strong. I could do seismic kinesis because I have two swords. When I use to make earthquakes, I clash both my swords together and make seismic waves. So, for my young life, I live with both my parents. I learned that I was kind of a demigod and kind of not. I learned from my parents all my powers and what I could do. I know how to use a trident and a sword. I could use water magic and know how to manipulate water without using that much mana. And I know how to make earthquakes and also create crazy seismic shocks. I could also redirect lightning if lightning ever comes. I could solidify water. Lightning strikes the water, it turns into plasma. I could use the plasma into a rod, and there's science behind that, but I forgot about the science about that. But to let you guys know, that could actually happen. If you want to figure out how that happens, search it up. But anyways, my name would be... Since I'm gonna be the son of Zeus, my name is gonna be Perseus. Just like Percy Jackson, his full name is Perseus Jackson, so it's gonna be like that. Basically, I'm gonna be I'm gonna change it. Percy is my favorite demigod, by the way. But I'm gonna change it to... It has to start with a P, so... Peter. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, the last name you guys could figure about that, but my first name is gonna be Peter. It has to at least have a P in it, like Poseidon, Percy, Jason, Jupiter. You get it? Most of the demigods happen to have, like, their first initial happens to be the first initial of their first name. The first letter of their first name happens to be the same first letter of the first name of their godly parent. And that is facts. Animus, Athena, Percy, Poseidon. You see similarities, Jason, Jupiter. Like, most of their names are similar to their gods, like the first letter. But anyways, I am 15 years old. 15 years old in this way. I'm going to Arario to become an adventurer. My dream is to also become a hero. While I'm going to Arario, I met a white-haired kid named Belle Cornell. We both start adventuring. We talk to each other. I told him my name was Peter. He knows how to use a dagger a bit, and during the times that we're traveling to Arroyo, I'm giving him some lessons so he isn't hopeless, at least. And I kind of sense some divinity to him, so he could be my cousin or something. So I help him out a little bit while we're traveling to Arroyo. We finally reached it to Arario, and we're both of us. But I told Belle, like, let us search for gods and goddesses to see if we could join their familia. If they won't let us join, we go to the dungeon. He was reluctant at first because he knows that people who found us, they mostly die. He says, I got your back no matter what. So me and him are searching for gods and goddesses. So far, we got some, but mostly when I said that I'm gonna stick with Belle, they decline. But since we haven't got anyone so far, and it's like in the middle of the day, we decided to head to the guild so we can go to the dungeon and gain some money so we don't stay on the streets. So we both register our guild. Our guild guide her name is Anna. She's a half elf, and she told us that since you guys are working together and she could sense how much magical power and power that I have, she said it's safe for us to at least go to the first 5 floors. So me and Bill are on the first floor. Surprisingly, it's easy for both of us. The second floor, easy. Third floor, easy. Once we came to the 5th floor, it's kind of difficult for Belle at least. We had to tag team for some of them. But then we found people like running away, and they said there's a Minotaur there. I told Belle, go search for people and lead them away, and I told him I'm gonna distract the Minotaur, or at least defeat it. Bell says, alright, because he knows how strong I am, so once I see the Minotaur, I'm fighting the Minotaur, and basically it's really even so far. I haven't used any of my power yet, so I decided to use my seismic powers. I use my swords to clash them together, and it makes like a seismic shock, and it disorients the Minotaur. And I use water to encase my swords so it could be razor sharp, and I basically destroyed the Minotaur. And I remember what my father said, that if I ever go to Arroyo, and if we still haven't found goddesses on the first day, goddesses or gods to let us join their familia, he said to go meet my Aunt Hestia. She'll probably let us join. So I tell Belle that we're gonna meet my Aunt Hestia to see if she'll let us join her familia. And Belle already knows that I'm kind of like a demigod. He keeps his mouth shut because I told him he sensed some divinity inside. Him, and he's curious as well because he wonders what godly parent he has. So he's not gonna rat out me because it's kind of forbidden to have demigod children, but not at the same time. So, we get to where Hestia is, depending on where the locals told us. We go to the church, we say, Lady Hestia, are you there? And she comes out and says, oh, are you hoping to join my family? And we said, yes, my dad told me to give this to you. And she read the note and says, wow, so you're my nephew. And she asks, like, who's this? His name is Bill. He's probably a demigod as well. I sense some divinity inside of him, but I don't know which one is his father or mother. They leave it at that for now. So once we go to Hestia's place, they use the money that they earn to at least buy some dinner for everyone. Then the next day, they get there, found us, and me and Mel end up going straight to the dungeon so we could earn enough money to at least buy repairs to the church that we're staying at. Both of us, we decided to go shop for like a bigger bag to collect all to make sure that we have all of our magic to collect all the magic stones so we can straight exchange it for Valis. So we go to the dungeon and go to the guild just to report that we found a familiar. Then we go to the dungeon. We pass the 5th floor, the 6th floor. Now we're on the 7th floor. We're both tag teaming the monsters, making sure that we don't get overrun. Then we go to the 8th floor. The 8th floor, that's when I finally use my powers to actually defeat some monsters while Belle is like helping and support. We finally got enough to fill both our bags with magic stones. We get back to the surface, we exchange our monies, and we have enough to actually build repairs and buy energy inside. So we give the money to Estia, she uses it for repairs, and we actually bought some furniture. Now all we have to do is the debt that she owes us. So for the past week we are gaining enough money so she could at least pay some of her debt. So now we gain enough money to pay at least half of her debt. So she paid half of it by now, and we both leveled up. And we were like confused, like, how do we level up so fast? And she says, probably because you guys are demigods. Now, we informed the guild that we leveled up, and they're shocked because we only started like 2 weeks, no, a week and a half. And like, we're both like the fastest level uppers. And when it comes to the naming thing that Hestia goes to, Belle still gets a little rookie, and I get I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. It has to be like water related, at least, because people know that I have water powers. So it has to be like water related type of name. Now it's the monsterphilia time. Well, not monsterphilia time. We still end up meeting Seer. She gave us the Valis that we dropped. We went to the dungeon, came back, went to the hostess fertility. We thanked them because this time, Belle is not like, he didn't make a fool of himself, and Eyes didn't have to save us. So there is no problem with the hostess fertility. Now it's monsterphilia time. Once the monsterphilia comes by, Ryu tells me and Belle to like give Seer her purse that she forgot at the monsterphilia. We tell Goddess that we're gonna be going to monsterphilia. She says alright, because we've been hardworking paying for her debt. So So we go to the monster filia. We give Seer her purse. And then Freya talks to Loki about Belle and me because she told Loki that I'm a demigod. And Loki's like surprised that Hestia has a demigod on her side. And now Freya and Loki know that I'm a demigod, and that could actually be bad. But anyways, she sends Cyril back to chase Seer. Me and Belle destroy the Silverback. And because we're level 2s, it's easy. And we go to the guild to report about the Silverback attack. They give us a reward money because there was a reward money from Ganesha to at least capture or destroy the monsters. So we used that money to pay for the rent. Now I'm gonna leave it off for right now. For right now, so we could think about the next event. I'm gonna leave it off for right now. Please like, subscribe, and hit the post notification. Now, bye.